Welcome back to KimFoot.com. This is Dr. Kim again. Today we're going to talk about 3 more home remedies for the heel pain epidemic. The first one we're going to talk about is heel cushions. Now, heel cushions are like this with the gel. You can easily buy them at any drugstore. Very effective, especially for those very rigid high arch foot people that needs to absorb more shock. So you can try this so that it can absorb the shock with your heel cushion. The other part is the heel cup. Now, it cups your heel area like this, and the beauty of this cupping is that when you put pressure on the side, it makes the pad on the bottom protrude out even more, giving more cushion at the bottom of the heel. So that's why this heel cup is very, very good for you. The next thing I would like to go purchase and try is over-the-counter orthotic devices. Now, there's some not so good example of this type of devices because they're too soft. It doesn't really give you any support. Okay, so most of the devices are like this. It's got really good cushion, however, it doesn't give you enough support in the area. So one of the good example of it, this is called the power step. And this is what we give for our patients in our practice, is that it gives really good stiff arch support here so that your arch doesn't collapse into it. Also has a really good gel cushion on the heel area as well. Now, over-the-counter device is really, really helpful for the not so extreme type of foot that we talked about. And the next thing that I would like to try is to stretch your plantar fascia, which is down here obviously, and then the calf muscle in the back. So there are different techniques of doing this, and one of the best techniques that I've found is through a therapist named Jim Johnson. He came up with this formula called 10-10-3. Now, 10-10-3, what that means is that you stretch 10 seconds, 10 times, 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner time. And this is very effective, and a lot of people really love this stretches because it only takes about 5 minutes total throughout the day, and a really very effective way to get your plantar fascia stretched out. So the best way is to cross your leg, and then you're grabbing this area. If you're using the right foot, then you use your right hand to flex your big toe area as far as you can, and you feel the arch area for the tightness of the plantar fascia, and then you hold that position for 10 seconds, and then you do that 10 times and 3 times a day. The other part is to stretch this calf muscle in the back, which is very important. Remember, we sit all day long, so there are many different ways to do this. You can use a towel to stretch, or you can use a wall. You can go against the wall to stretch out the calf muscles, and usually tell people to do about 10 counts, about 10 times, and same thing, about 3 times a day as well. Now you learned 6 home remedies that you can try it at home first. If you still want more information on this, you can go to KimFoot.com and purchase my book, Heel Pain Epidemic. On that book, I talk about in detail of this home remedies, as well as some of the home remedies that I didn't talk about is on that book. Also, we want to talk a little bit more about you're still not feeling better and you want to see a foot doctor, then I want to give you more information about what to expect when you go see a foot doctor on the next video. We'll see you then.